Abusia yenchi ane san so mu akwa ba me channel so ha eda so aye ba media gh. Abusia sisi de ya koye se yeda esowe na se yante asem a efa eye Alexander AfenyoMarkin ho a abusia na che se ade anchenye no yes na che se ade anchenye no na abusia this time round abra NDC ebedi akonwa a che se omo nyina kopie mu e wo ye parliament no do MPP omusu ade na mum e che se ade a Alexander AfenyoMarkin eye wo parliament no abusia enye easy yes enye easy wo he na adwen se nya de obetwe ama eye the majority no afa omo e che se minority no onya de obetwe ama the majority no afa eye minority no bia keke dabi Alexander abena brei na abusia o very loud ewo eye parliament nene dia nsem na babonti we dia ma meka sapase ye kone kwoti nsem babonti yes and someone Alexander AfenyoMarkin aka enunti abusia ma ne boni echemu echese okwa kopiem ewo eye privilege eye committee anim abusia yenteni na mase ha era so aye be media je abusia be se wase ena de kono channel so ne de kwan so abusia be se wase be se subscribe like na abusia wa bo aso share ma frɛ pense no bi atie no anya bi ate be media je be fasa konya we so ada obi biara ase ewo abusia mbo support a chese more dey amayen since day one abusia ebeka so obo ade onhyira mo oma na adom no enye kese ewo mo so yes na bibi biara abusia mo de mo nsa ebeso se ye adepanko abusia ede emfaso yedi ebebro nko ade obo ade no ento nhyira kese pa enguso no sanso ento nsuo enguso ema ade no abusia enyi na chese emfa mfaso emfa mro yenti ensem a chese ababon tema se ha eda so aye be media
abusia AfenyoMarkin ebe resign and our resigning asimbisa na abusia ye beba ho one of NDC communicator friend Haruna I stand to be corrected with the name na yen sha say for AfenyoMarkin started say or make allegations against honorable Muntaka Emma Muntaka invoking a standing or the state one. I say AfenyoMarkin say very refer to a privilege committee so that you have your full time normal meeting. Because allegations are all making in the security recruitment and a year fraud a cost war. A big here say me do be campaign for me. I hold the menu na honorable what provide they will fight na me provide me fight. Na honorable Muntaka edin komono. Ebusia story ni AfenyoMarkin, honorable AfenyoMarkin say, okay, obese refer me to the committee. Matia say, I agree, let's go to the committee. We do a public hearing. Share beya obia benya no way no wedding komo and our can now AfenyoMarkin then na honorable Muntaka say or the neighbor privilege committee. AfenyoMarkin den antwentwen so ka say okay ye be ko na ye dru ho a ye be in public hearing am man ni nyina tibi ye nkotie sa atama Afenyo dis an common.
A committee of parliament is contemptuous. The Speaker F also states submission of false, perverted, misleading, distorted and fabricated or scandalous statement in parliament or before a committee of parliament is contemptuous. On this, Mr. Speaker, I think that this is an opportunity to give the minority leader an opportunity with ample time to substantiate the allegation that he has made, and I therefore invoke Order 31 for the minority leader to be referred to the privileges committee to have his day so that we'll meet there for him to provide his fact. I thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, you said may you hear from me on what exactly? I want to know what you want me to speak on.
There is an allegation of...
So I am here, let him repeat the allegation, I can respond. Because I've not heard anything. Mr. Speaker, if there is a pre-plan, you sit as the head of this. If you have something against me, I am sitting right here. If however, there is no need for us to discuss this matter, Mr. Speaker, as you said, let the referral be made. Let there be a public hearing. Yes. Let AfenyoMarkin, who these days is seen as perhaps, according to the allegation, I'm saying something which is
untruthful, and all that.
A few moments later.
Na eno na chi no eno a mo show parliament me should be the fee. Yankwati a Honorable Alexander Afenyomarkin onuado na ye menua ne Honorable Muntaka o mse maka asem obi fomko obi mfom nua mesro mano apa na megina mpemfo anim gina eye speaker anim se fa memra to ani mamum yo chame ensema meka nyina no kura matwe asan ye ne koti sankomo na meka seminjo.
Parliament, when a member feels strongly about a statement which is unintended, the right thing to do is to withdraw and apologize to him. Mr. Speaker, I proceed to do so and to assure him that concerns that would arise out of any matter shall be properly be brought to his attention. But on this matter, as I've said before, I will repeat it for Hansa, that anything related to him or his ministry is withdrawn. And again, apologies to him.
It is painful to be wrongly accused or your action to be misconstrued and be labeled differently from the intention that you have, especially when it's connoted with criminality and heavy wrongdoing. My only plea, Mr. Speaker, is that if it is possible to expound that from our records,
I would order that the referrer to the Privileges and Immunities Committee for examination, inquiry, and reports is accordingly withdrawn.
The Minister for the Interior.
And on a NDC communicator, she a friend had on a copy mo TV as well as AfenyoMarkin resigning. No kura wate say AfenyoMarkin ye peno in every parliament. So this is the right to AfenyoMarkin should tender in the resignation letter. After this mess and as after this wrong accusation, we accusing the Interior Minister, Honorable Muntaka. Na ye bisa say AfenyoMarkin resigning, and I want resigning. NDC communicator ni chema AfenyoMarkin kura ni tiki kasi be in every na asema ba we die afutuo ensakra ne page senhwere nti no ensohwe abai Honorable AfenyoMarkin se shrew kajaw dibremu to Afenyo anase Honorable AfenyoMarkin wasahene ebeja ne dibremu atoana because of insensema aba na wa accuse the Minister of Interior na AfenyoMarkin parliament no so na o stating emphatically na me kra no me gidi say Honorable was straight evidence be or make this allegation, but be we Honorable say pay for channel na accusing wrongly. And NDC communicated chema Honorable Alexander Afenyomarkin drop a resignation letter. Yenko tie NDC communicator Haruna ND sankomo nyane nyamisho.
Gabi must say the capacity man or the name be agu akwem Honorable hwena yendi say adwuma ne mfemfre because apam say for ane ani omuti kroimo me de bia me ka say madwuma me yes sentroni say unyangu sobrempo aba betena se pe ka na hunu say wo ba betie no kore no say asem ne ye AI be ka ne AI tro ne yakọ enti de MPP abaye oman de bia me kena ba bia me ka cho so mo ya mamboyefo wo mo be say wo man Ghana wo mo man Ghana sika eto ape wo mo ma sectors bebre wo man wo mo de ka fact wo ho enye say enkobrempon me bo me timi ne maka se nyame ne bem ana 2024 Ghana fo nyina ehunu ba bia na oman na ekro na nye no moto abama John Mahama the president of the republic any NDC abanya anka sabre yenim de ato oman Ghana enti Honorable Felix Kwachiofosu presidential spokesperson and minister in charge of government communications and you may encourage pomichia pa wajuma pa obo yenye tiechiri ye hwede nyina nemum enema bi wo ha Honorable Fakika ho na afi yentimi mpia wo man no na yemfen kɔ nanim nyankopɔn hyira mempreda Kasim nanseya na the Honorable Minority Leader Alexander AfenyoMarkin making allegations be say recruitment kra air course no say recruitment no kululu wom corruption bi wom niema bebree bi wom enye eno ha the interior minister honorable Mubarak Muntaka Muhammad ama wo sorry gina amra hye bejem kase da bi ensemu a the honorable minority leader Alexander AfenyoMarkin aka no wonu hunu bibia sa wo recruitment ekosum tie be yanka amra hye bedwam and refer Alexander AfenyoMarkin FMA Privileges Committee eno adeya ekura wose maka ba menwe the honorable minority leader ba say ensem a wokai ni nyina so bi anim opa interior minister chew wonyam na bibia anka nua ye nua na afi wo monkoso eni omudwuma sensemi de na wo kan fa
yo menua medase ohun de bia meka say MPP aban ne nkrofo no in fact up to now our opposition they still don't respect the people of Ghana. No. Once the time more power no. Omo kasa ano omo yade a. Omo yade ne ti say omo nko na se bi omo atena classroom. Ana omo nko na omo wo omayim. Ana omo nko na omo ni ebie. Nti omo timomoni no omo say you are just say untimi ndwin. Ana untimi yes, undim 1+1. Ena di omo ko gagantuan opposition a omo beba in the next 40 years. Inshallah. Hwe enra ana nanum asem okaye sebi memi hu mi say AfenyoMarkin no MPP ase omuko presidential primaries ni buy na pressure go no so say ba me alusu pa won the constituency ni no he want to do something to impress the MPP base.
AfenyoMarkin on the vote here back it is about me alusu on the constituency
now minority leader that's a majority of the MPs say I'm a candidate to way that's a who constituency in fact as after that go back out because say oh Kenya ni nipa Kenya na danfo Kenya abwana da then ni na bebre so he justified why he support in fact mama obianwu say ampa he is against Baumia's candidature but omawie so let's all support him. And then the pressure now every grounds by say yentunu as minority leader no until he is doing everything possible to entice the base of the MPP. No mka say we or ni MPP NDC for no kun or yeah there say nti mumenja. That is all he's doing politics. Okay say na say oko some MPP program be see and oko ma some speech be and also creating some tension within the NDC youth because okay say yen say ye be fire yen crofo into the security service immigration police fire then na yen form na yen hwe na anka omo no more power omo nim how they do it and they help their people
and I say omo nim because MPP bet na be enwemu no omoton security forms and I think once
yes
the akanyina na say them
one team po say ye
baby party faithful sir near their show nsako
yes
enti so kasa that was the way normal fast security personnel at the rural security
enti no okan na say to na yen kai say ana omunkofo no say omutimi boa they were able to use ways and means at the boa
to push their people into the security
and yen use ways and means to rather cut our people away from it. The likes of exams of mutual were online in Yamaniam. Emma Muntakanya issue power from the party base. Time of more power, like you are saying, being custom officers. Omuko 3 months. No, by being 2 months, being 4 months. They came out as custom officers. Police for the same thing. He was doing it to entice on base. Na base ni say even though on pe Baumiano or say no or per party na so that the pressure will come down. And no bia no akoye na say when you do it outside parliament song because media there and say you new time I can say will hold you when never hold you say can ever find say politics.
Okay.
But you see in parliament you can't just talk and go away. Debbie. Parliament there a house of records.
Yes.
And a people reputation because the whole world watches parliament.
Sure.
And records captured in parliament is forever. Until say Oko can be against somebody. Na say nipa no see no nya waka no onim say that e begu no hufia. Quite so as so far na yem people say records no the person must do it. And no be na order call parliament afi no ho chire no. But on say Me one is AfenyoMarkin, if I were him, in fact, I say or resign as minority leader honorably.
I didn't hear.
Yes. Who say Adiano Kululu corruption womb.
Yes.
Then. At the point of debate, you know, who sorry Eka say, no leader no sunim. Unim ne unim. Enti no say ono speaker no Felix Efi say yema won appear before privileges committee. You are ready. And you will prepare for it. And you even call say yenya no public. That was what he said.
Sure.
He was calling for the thing to be televised and to be publicized. Now Obiehu na yen ontimi expose Muntaka. Any abino. But now the same person wants to try U10. Pachel say who there Yenjabanika and you are Pachel say only you fine and now good brother and now Bibiano only no then into no upanichao Onjamiaka and I yen people free parliamentary
hazard.
You see, the one man as I say, in fact, the minority, those who are calling for his head, should we use this as an opportunity to take him out? If your leader can say one thing and within 24 hours was a patchao, meanwhile he was there pushing for the agenda, speaking as if he has evidence to that. In fact, I say Obiawa Kobokro na ya say me mopa mu search mo na fe ko search ade na wo kotokum. So what happens to you? So as I say afenyo de say onim say obunu ho na so a lawyer na say sebi oyo yes oyo hene ampa o hene behave say o hene de
wa pacho asem no kan na wa ba pacho o ze wo say ye Germany Germany kan na
nsem bi wo honum na wo kan na o pacho wa as ohene as a leader no ye beti ase ebia wanu akopa ewo bi ho ana bia wako fa obi ana wako kan bibi afa obi ho na se ewo ende but say waka say obi adwuma obi like corruption, a case like corruption against somebody in parliament, your colleague in parliament, a minister, on the day a president parliament, on the day international community, the clergy, everybody, the traditional authorities, everybody eyes were there. Those who were sitting there were there. Those who were watching from afar. Now, what can same way president? What him say? Muntaka Juma na who say no? Who say no? Because when President John Mama eti say, penyinfo bi ma, obeka say Uncle Phil no, obeka say no. Away as a scandal because John Mama de waka wa corruption be fa wo hina no bia no obeyi we fi. Nti no say ya Uncle Ban sana say John Mama say okay Muntaka ya allegation say siawo etiawo. So we dey tenasi answer. So tenasi 2 months cry and even 1 day cry we gu nani ma sure. Once I in apa na no aduane. Nti no say who as a leader now who akokasi who was wangaza ususu your hene oti palace na say assembly say sia how are you going to address it and obi can say etia obi ewo palace how are you going to address the issue but in this case wankasa wetin aba betenase akogina anya akukudro aka nsem fees nsem portal say edetia wow colleague sebi oni uni case one colleague sebi wangasa according to you he's your good brother in good standing. Now wetin my side we tiano it means that you are not fit to be a leader. Wow. So I'm calling for the NPP people to take this opportunity to kick AfenyoMarkin out because we show clearly say Ontiminye Jumano ampa Ejumano Ontiminye he's jittering, he's just trying to entice and make the MPP base happy because of a Jana Urban. But look, Baumia to crime, Baumia Bar, maybe before Baumia will start his campaign, AfenyoMarkin, they will come at him. In fact, the little Ubuona Ewano Oyubia, for the sake of Ahindiana Edanosono, because my phone sebi or my phone so heneno. They are not in parliament. And you mean also NAA MPP for. So don't disgrace them.
Minim so or hine crowd that just no but minim say the din or sack.
Yeah, I think I watched the video time. You can disgrace the MPP people. Fine, we your party people. But your own mind for now, MPP for whom, CPP for whom, independent for whom, you can't disgrace them.
Very well.
So unim say somebody who is a juster, Mr. just resign as the minority leader and let somebody else take over. And yes, sir, go anymore too much because everything AfenyoMarkin will wake up and claim so him. Everything he wake up and claim so him. At the end of the day, no one go anymore. How can you embarrass the minority? You are already embarrassed already. How can you wake up and then deepen the embarrassment to this extent? Into your best going forward, Honorable Mama Yarga and train how to talk in Parliament, how to behave in Parliament. Nobody has ever wake up, even when we're in opposition. MPP 4 year Niama, so frustrating. Niama, Utimu say, yeah, to the extent say sometimes Ukra will take Ukrano. You say, but we were able to do what? Our MPs were able to contain it. They were able to contain the pressure. They didn't make some of these mistakes people are doing. Into the best, among behaving as responsible opposition people, they shouldn't allow a frustration because, in fact, pressure need the you better amomupa. So omuangasa omote so nana jomamba bekayen. That one alone, they should wait. By the end of this year, pressure need the better be amom. Say nkiti way. And at the moment, must start to play nonsense. Say there. Then next year, there, I don't think MPP can even attend the sooner.
That's it.
Into the best. My omunim said there na omunim how to behave in opposition. They should consult our majority to teach them how opposition behaves.
Very well. Kasim Isa now in Kasa, member of the NDC National Communication.